What's up, you guys? It's Mike Rose here, and we're back with a story time. Oh my god, I'm actually making a story time. I know. Okay, I have put my channel on a hiatus so bad that I literally haven't done anything. I haven't done anything with my streaming, YouTube, nothing. So, and I have a weird thing with keeping promises, so don't expect much from me. But I really am trying though. So hopefully this is the start of a new age. And hopefully I can keep this going. So as you guys already know, I post story time on Monday, and I post a random gameplay of anything that I want on Wednesday. If I see something is going really well, like if I have a let's play of some random game and it's going really well, people want to see more, I'll move that to a different day and start posting that on that day. But until then, Wednesday's always going to be game day. But you're here for story time right now, so today I'm going to be talking about my first day of high school. So, my life is categorized into three main phases: elementary school, middle school, and high school. Alright? This took place in high school. Well, between middle school and high school, I guess. So, look, here's how it goes. So, back when I was like a freshman, before I even came in as a freshman, I was in this middle school called Spectrum in MS 118 Bronx. Yeah, woo -woo. But back then I used to be short and chubby. I mean, like, imagine me really short, like here, and fatter, like really fatter, and basically I had a high-pitched voice. Like, if you saw me as a freshman, I was the ideal freshman. Like, yo, look at that fucking freshman over there. That was me. So, man. So when we came in for in my freshman year, we had, I think what really defined it was Freshman Friday. So I don't know if we came in on the day of Friday or, during my first week it led up to Freshman Friday, because back in middle school people used to throw eggs at people. It didn't even matter if you were a freshman or not. They would be like, it's Freshman Friday, someone's getting egged. You could be a senior, you get fucking egged. You like halfway through your middle school, you get a fucking egg. If you're a freshman, you're not getting egged, because for some reason every single freshman in my middle school had to take the cheese bus. So we got that free pass for that first year. Every other year was a fuck you, go get egged. So I didn't know how bad it was gonna be at high school level. Like, what kind of crazy shit do they do there? Like, I heard some high schools had kids that froze tennis balls dipped in water, put them in a sock, and whipped them at people on the tennis courts. Like, they brought them out to the tennis courts, started whipping them with wet, frozen tennis balls. So, when I came to JFK, John F. Kennedy High School in the Bronx, I already had an ideal image that, JFK was bad. Like, that's what I heard. It was like, you might get lost. There's so many rumors. You might get lost in the school. The school has so many schools and in it, and bad kids are in there. You might get hurt. Yada yada. I was already fucking, like, I was fearing for my life. So when I came in, I was walking around in school, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to explain this in the story time, but people already knew me by the time I came into high school, and I don't know if I should just give a rundown on what happened, but yeah, I'm not gonna. So anyways, I was kind of already like a little bit famous in my school when I came in, and people kept staring at me. And so when on that day of Freshman Friday, we had to leave, and my school has this long ass road leading to the school. Like, we call it the strip, because once you make that turn, that left turn into the strip, it's like a mile, like a mile down, like one straight road just going down to the school, and then the school's right there. So you just walk straight down and the school's right there. So leaving school, you have to walk that strip out. So that's what the hard part was. So coming to school early was easy, because no one's actually getting up in the early that morning to go to school. But leaving with every single kid in the entire school at the same time on Freshman Friday was about the scariest thing in my life. So what happened was I left school, walked down the strip, started walking down, and I looked like a total freshman. I had the big ass backpack over, like huddling over my shoulders while I was holding it like this, really fat, really short, looking down, just trying to make it as quickly as possible off that strip while everybody was surrounding me, like all these tall, you know, jocks and, you know, brolic cap wearing, you know, swag out people, just, you know, totally cooler than me, walking around me. I'm like, oh fuck me. So what happened was, when I was walking, there's a senior that came up behind me and tapped me. He was like, yo, you're a freshman, aren't you? I'm like, yeah. And then he was like, yo, if you want to survive, you gotta stop acting like a fucking freshman. I'm like, what? How do I not act like a fucking freshman? And he's like, first of all, take a strap off your book bag. So he pulls one of the straps off and I'm holding it like this. I'm like, there you go. You look like you're a little bit calmer. Now stop fast-paced walking to get off the strip. Because I was like booking it. I was like walking like a maniac. He's telling me, just chill back, act like you've been here before, and just walk. And so I'm like, okay. So I start walking slowly, trying to walk at his pace, just walking, scared mindlessly, and I made it halfway before I had to put my shoulder strap back on. And he's like, don't do it, and he flicked it back off. I'm like, oh my god. 'Cause it was weird. It was weird not having both my shoulder straps on, so I was like lopsided the whole entire time. But I kept going, and I kept going, and I kept going, and I made it off the strip. And, you know, I really have to give it up to that senior kid, because he's the one that made me really survive the rest of my high school years. Because what I heard was, when, like, the next week I came in, one of my friends, Chris, had a really bad Freshman Friday because they found him in the staircase, started like bullying him on the staircase, picked him up, took him to the lunchroom, and put him in a trash can, like head first. So he got fucked. But luckily I didn't have a bad first day of high school. But yeah, I mean, high school was interesting, and hopefully I'll explain that in all the story times. But that's my story. That was my first day of high school. It sucked, but you know, I learned a lot from it. And I'm gonna end this video now. So if you like this video, like it. If you not like this video, still like the video, and please stay tuned for the next episode. Okay? In the link or the description below, I should post like 3 other videos you guys want to see. Please comment to see, so I can know what videos you guys want to see, and I will tally them up and do that video. Okay? So I'll see you guys in 3, 2,